Things are progressing pretty nicely. I now have 2 sides of rusty tin completed. Of course, you saw me do the east side, and just on the last video you saw me installing the window and doing the back side of the house. Now, when I started building, I started a little quickly. I cut down some trees, but there are a lot of trees I still have to go. But my main thing in the beginning of this project was to get the house up and going, and I figured I could cut trees as I went. And today is one of those days where I decided to go ahead and cut a tree today, because this tree needs to go, the tree to the right of it needs to go, and there are about 4 or 5 other trees on the east side of the house I need to take out, because shortly after the siding is finished, I'm going to start installing the front porch. And the trees that I need to take out on the east side of the house will fall directly across the front porch. So I want to go ahead and take those out before I get that going. So this video is all about just cutting these trees out and cutting some other areas around this tree to get more area cleared out. The things that I should have done when I first got started, but since I'm out here spending as much as I can on the house, I decided to forego cutting as many trees as I should. So now I'm getting back to it. Since those 2 sides of the house is done, completed with the rusty tin, I thought I'd go ahead and do this. So as you can see, on the west side of the house, about 1/3 of that is done as far as the rusty tin is concerned, because I wanted to put that window in, and of course put some rusty tin around it just to see how it was going to look, because I got a little excited and I wanted to just make sure that the idea in my head looked as good as I thought it would on the house. And I was pleasantly surprised that it did look as good as I want. So now I'm getting really close to finishing the rusty tin. I predict by the time I leave here, all of the rusty tin will be done. So at that point, I can go ahead and start taking out a few more trees, then start framing of the porch, because I'm getting close to just working on the inside, which is a good thing, because this time around I hope to do a little electrical and a little plumbing. So that's going to be the main emphasis. So I'm trying to get as much done on the outside as I can, because as you know, it rains here quite a bit. I think in one of the last videos I talked about capturing 100 gallons of water within, half an hour or something like that. So I get plenty of rain. So when it's raining outside, I want to be able to continue working on the inside. So as you can see, there's a big tree that I have to get rid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to cut some of this tree so that I can actually take some of it to my brother's house. I'd use it out here, but by the time I get around to using it, if it's out in the elements, it will actually rot away, because I've cut a lot of trees and I've stacked them. But as things happen, or as it happens out here, if you leave wood stacked up, it just seems to rot away, because there's a lot of moisture, a lot of rain, and bugs seem to just kind of get in and eat it, and it basically goes back into the earth from where it came, which is a good thing. You don't have a whole lot of things laying around and just rotting really slowly, because these things, they just kind of go away pretty quickly. So that's what this video is all about. So I'm going to just let the remainder of it play so you guys can see me getting rid of this tree and some of that brush around it. So maybe next time when I come back, I can take out this tree that's left there to the right, maybe one of those to the left. That big tree to the left is where I'm actually putting my outdoor shower, or have put my outdoor shower, because I've taken water from the rain barrels, put them in my shower, let it warm up during the day in the sun, and I take a shower right there, because of course I don't have anything on the inside just yet. I have a porta potty inside there, but I don't really use it, because I can go outside and do what I have to do without having to dump plastic bags and things like that to compost and stuff like that. So that's what's happening now. So we will get back with you on the next video, so enjoy.